Hey, I'm glad you're here. I don't know exactly what happened, but something got activated in you, and right now your body is probably doing everything it knows how to do to manage that. I'm not going to ask you to feel differently than you do. I'm just going to ask you to stay here for a few minutes. My name is Angela. I'm a licensed therapist, and I've been exactly where you are. So let's just start with what's true right now. Maybe it happened suddenly. A text, a tone of voice, a conversation that went sideways. Maybe it's been building and your body finally hit a wall. Either way, something shifted and now you're here. Maybe your heart is racing or your thoughts are loud. Maybe there's a tight feeling sitting in your chest or your stomach. You don't need to push any of that away. We're just going to slow this moment down together. Begin by taking a slow breath in through your nose and a long, steady breath out through your mouth. Again, breathe in, allow your lungs to fill with air. Notice how your belly expands, and then let it go. Here's what I want you to understand about what's happening right now. Your nervous system is not overreacting. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. It sensed something, a threat to your sense of safety, your sense of self, your connection to someone, and it mobilized. That response is protective. It's loyal, and it's been keeping you safe since long before you were old enough to name it. The problem is that we usually try to act from inside that activation. We send the message, we say the thing, we make the decision, and then we wonder why it didn't go the way we wanted. So right now, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to let your nervous system know it does not have to stay on high alert. Let's come into your body for a moment. Notice where you're sitting or standing. Feel the surface beneath you and actually feel it. The weight of your own body being held by something solid. Now notice your shoulders. If there's tension there, see if you can let them relax, even just a little bit. Now move to your jaw. A lot of us carry whole conversations in our jaw. Things we haven't said, things we're rehearsing, things we've been holding back for longer than we realize. See if you can let it soften slightly. Now, if it feels okay, bring your hand to your chest. Feel your own heartbeat, if you can. Your body has been working hard trying to protect you. And right now, you're giving it permission to slow down. Take another deep breath in through your nose and slowly let it out. Now here's something else I think you need to hear. There's probably a story running right now alongside all of that physical intensity. Your mind is working hard too. Maybe it's replaying what happened, trying to figure out what it means. Maybe it's building a case. Maybe it's telling you something about yourself, that you're too sensitive, that you ruined it, that this always happens to you, and that you should have known better. That story feels very true right now, but I want you to know you are in the worst possible moment to evaluate it because a nervous system in high alert sees threat everywhere. It's not trying to deceive you. It's trying to protect you. But it will confirm the most painful story available if you let it run unchecked right now. So just for this moment, you don't have to decide what it means. You don't have to figure out what's true. You just have to let your body settle enough to think clearly later. And if part of you is frustrated that you're here again, if there's a voice that's saying, why can't I just hold it together? Or I should be past this by now. I want you to hear this. The fact that you got activated doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. And something in this situation touched something real in you. And that's not a flaw. That's not evidence that you're too much or not enough. That's just what happens when you're a person who actually feels things in a world that sometimes isn't careful with them. You haven't done anything wrong by being here. There's probably also an urge right now to respond, to defend yourself, to explain, to reach out to the person this involves and make them understand. And that urge makes complete sense. This almost certainly involves someone, a relationship, a dynamic, a moment where you felt unseen or misread or unsafe. And when connection feels threatened, the impulse to do something about it immediately is almost unbearable. But the version of you that responds right now is your most defended self, not your most honest self, not your wisest self. You are allowed to wait. In that space, even a few breaths, a few minutes, maybe a few hours, is not avoidance. It's one of the most sophisticated things a nervous system can learn to do. You're not abandoning the situation. You're coming back to yourself first so you can show up to it more fully. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. And gently let it go. The intensity you're feeling right now will pass. It won't stay at this level. It never does, even when it feels like it will. You don't need to resolve anything right now. You just needed a moment to come back to yourself. And you did that. If you ever want to go deeper than the moment, to understand what's underneath the pattern, not just move through it, I've created longer guided reflection audios for that. and you can find them in the description below. For now, take good care of yourself.